Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. I'm the Jabbering Magpie, and if you can't remember from the last time, we had just gained access to this wonderful basement of treasures with all sorts of folks who are willing to sell us stuff and help and all that crap. Now, let's talk to Coyote, get down to business. You're back. I think the highlights of the Wolves game will be on soon. Want to take a load off and watch with me? Did Sam have a sister? Her brow furrows. Yeah, I think he did. He mentioned her once. Didn't sound like they got on that well. Your comlink chips and the screen shows a smiling face of Officer Aguirre. If he's smiling, it must be about money. Officer Geary, what a pleasure to hear from you. Yeah, we're buddies. Let's go dancing soon. Listen, the Ripper's got another one. The victim worked at the NTSB investigation facility down on docks. You owe me for this. Put it on my tab. You there now? Better get here quick before McCluskey arrives. Another Ripper victim? Where? The docks. I've got to go. Okay, listen, I want to help. You dragged me out of the Royale before. Something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm torn off. And Sam was my friend. You head to the docks, and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister Jessica. She might be able to help us. Thanks, I appreciate the help. Oh, that's nice. Getting some help. Alright, through we go. Let me check my equipment. Did I need anything else? Probably shouldn't have blown all my money on miscellaneous cyberware. But, never mind. See if Mr. Delilah wants to speak. We're done now, Buzz. Evidently not. You knew. Emerald City Ripper strikes again. Stuffer Shack employee. Lucy Warden, 27. Found murdered. Eyes removed. Lone Star baffled. So, nothing we don't already know. Alright, let's catch a cab. South Seattle docks. Leaving the seamstress's union behind, you head to the docks. The Ripper killed Sam, and maybe he or she slipped up with his latest victim. Left some useful evidence. Only one way to find out. South Seattle's your typical industrial area. Grit, grime and grey. Rain doesn't help matters any. Layers of dirt mixed with abandoned wood pallets purposed into makeshift furniture for the day workers. Garbage collects in gutters of the broken down streets. Disreputable is this district's middle name. Your destination, the National Transport Safety Board warehouse, is located on a small strip of dock towards the less maintained end of the waterfront. Despite the presence of those who linger in such places, it's quiet as you approach the gate. Alright. National Transport Safety Bureau. No, it's a load of ripped up old planes. Let's talk to this prostitute. Hello.
Hey, good looking. Out for a good time?
Tell me about the NTSB.
Yeah, the bums around here have been stealing old crap from that place for years. Not worth my time, though.
Thank you for your assistance, madame. Okay. The guard looks bored. He toys with his gun absent-mindedly like he wants to shoot something on whim just to watch it die. Hey, you're about to transport pass on corporate property. You're looking to get dusted street scum? Ah, one of our etiquettes. Officer Geary called me in. Needs me to rule out if a killer bypasses security or if they were let in. Oh, of course. I'll open the gate. Akiri is just inside a warehouse. Definitely no holes in our security here. Tip-top shape. Well, thanks for letting me in. Dunce. Anything around here? Cranes. Ooh, some kind of gyrocopter. Or a helicopter or a tiny helicopter, I don't know. What do we have? Phosphorus grenade. Send it to Moustache. Non-lethal grenade, concussion. Send it to Moustache. More aircraft fuselages. Anything around here? Nope, fuck all. Let's get in before the guard notices or realises that we're not who we say we are. New location. Inside the large grey warehouse is typical as the outside. High ceilings adorn the girders and rickety catwalks top a huge utilitarian room. Concrete and steel walls meet a concrete floor. This is a place for storing things and nothing more. Despite the quiet outside, the inside is a hornet's nest of Lone Star officers going about their business. The centre of the activity is the Emerald City Ripper's latest victim, with uniforms everywhere. No one stops you at the door. It seems this case hasn't leaked to the press yet. Lone Star or no, you got a job to do. Alright, let's try and do this without pissing off the authorities. Oh, alarm's going off. There's a Geary, is that... Oh, that better not be McCluskey. No, I think it's a different one. Hey, Dresden. Took your sweet time, didn't you? You know the traffic these days. Fill me in. We had time to go over the evidence while you were en route. Turns out this might not be a Ripper victim after all. I left the computer on in the office over there if you want to see for yourself. The victim worked here at the NTSB warehouse as a black box researcher. NTSB? The National Transportation Safety Board. This warehouse is used to go over wreckage from plane crashes to try and determine what happened. The Vic was in charge of the highest priority investigation at the moment. We've gone through the victim's computer and his case. Notes indicate he was selling secrets. Idiot kept records. Spilling corpse secrets, not the wisest career choice. Nope, some runner like you probably offered him to cover up his corp master's involvement and try to make it look like a Ripper killing. Here's the office key. Check it out yourself if you want. Okay, first let's have a check around. Anything through here? No, these appear to be locked. Oh, that looks investigatable. There's an open vent on this wall. It's too small for you to fit through, but you might be able to send a drone through to the other side. An open door from the other side. Come on, Tumnus, through you go. Your drone fits through a hole, buzzes to the left, and activates the locked door from the inside. Yay, let's fucking steal shit. A magnetic screwdriver. Huh. Mission item. And absolutely nothing else of value. You know, for like 2077, plane technology doesn't appear to have advanced that much. Mind you, there are wizards everywhere, so magic carpets are possibly a thing. This would appear to be the pisser. Oh, don't need to go right now. The old poster depicts a svelte young woman posing with an assault rifle. Lovely. Alright, let's see what we have to go through here. Talk to Dresden in a second. Researchers' work cyber terminal has been left on, presumably by Lone Star investigators. Case file 95. Case file 95, Federated Boeing jetliner, corporate owner Ares. The plane had several mechanical issues resulting in Mayday at 3:04 a.m. on June 17th, 2053, 2:45. The pilot reported that altimeter was reading in negative values. 2:49, the co-pilot takes over controls as the pilot leaves the cabin to investigate the rear of the plane. 2:58, the pilot cannot be contacted. 3:04, the co-pilot radios in Mayday. 3:12, the plane crashes into an empty field in northern Dakota. Ooh, what a place to die. Pratt & Whitney unmanned, corporate owner Ares, redacted. File corrupt. Note appears on screen pertaining to NTSB case number file 96, the crash of an Ares jetliner near the UCAS and Sioux Nation border. The crash is reported a result of equipment failure. Reading into the investigator's notes, however, you find substantial evidence linking the crash to an experimental Renraku research initiative. The information could be worth a great deal to the right buyer. Oh well, at least we can flog that. Let's see. What's Dresden saying? Mags, surprised to see you here. Let me guess, Officer Geary tipped you off. Suppose you must have made an impression on him at the market yesterday. Or your cred stick did, at any rate. He chuckles. Anyway, surprise, we've got another Ripper victim on our hands. You look like you've been putting in some overtime, Dresden. What can you tell me about the victim? The victim's male, mixed Native American descent, age 38. Based on condition of her body, it looks like he was killed around 2 in the morning. And yes, I'm a little tired. Bodies have been piling up like cordwood, it seems. Cause of death, unknown. Several internal organs were removed from his body after death, quite gruesomely. I'm not sure if the killer even knew what they wanted before they started cutting. Not much else to tell yet, really. He does have a lot of pre-existing scar tissue, so he probably had major surgery at some point in recent history. Fortunately, with the organs gone, I can't determine the nature of the surgery. Any idea which organ of the Ripper was after this time? Well, the killer definitely took the lungs, and more I look at it, the other missing organs may just be eviscerated within the chest cavity. Is McCluskey getting any closer to a suspect? McCluskey couldn't find his ass with both hands. Don't tell him I said that, though. How's Aguirre doing on the case? He seems like a real go-getter. Aguirre would love to solve it before McCluskey and get his gold detective shield. Plus he loves to see McCluskey suck it in front of his superiors. He's already tried to bribe me to keep information from McCluskey and slip it to him. I'm inspired by the tireless pursuit of justice. Did you take the money? He grins from ear to ear. Do you have any idea how much this job pays these days? I don't think Aguirre's officer salary is going to do much to seduce me into helping him. Oh, Dresden, you're loaded. It seems the Ripper's taking a different trophy from each victim. Sam's liver, this guy's lungs. Any theories? Sorry, I don't do theories. I'm just a scientist who happens to prefer dead people. However, there appears to be massive damage in the chest cavity. I can see that the Ripper's lungs were transplants, which is interesting since another victim's heart was also missing a transplant. Granted, modern medicine has made organ transplants relatively easy, but it's not a coincidence. But as a scientist, it's just a coincidence. This is only the third body I've personally examined. One of our other branch managers handled the other 2. If I find more about the victims that had organ transplants, I'll let you know. So, who's the woman over there? No clue. She just showed up. Next of kin, I think. I'm gonna look out around. Good look out there. Okay. Oh, what's this? Another terminal I can shut down? The lock panel comes easily unscrewed. Alright. So we're able to fumble around in here. Of which there appears to be absolutely nothing, though Ares Corp seems to be huge in this place. talk to you, Shannon Halfsky. You're not a cop. She looks up, watching you warily. I see you've been praying. Do you know the deceased? Yes, he's my older brother. I've asked Bear to help me speak to him. Shakes her head, looking like one who has found herself lost for the first time in her life. But I'm afraid his spirit is too disorientated by his recent journey to answer me. You're a shaman? Yes, for all the good it's doing me. If I could just make contact, I might be able to deliver justice and allow my brother's spirit to rest. Were there any other witnesses? Not so far as I can tell, not among the living anyway. Realization then dawns, bringing the light back into her eyes. But my brother's spirit may not be alone here this night. She closes her eyes and concentrates, droning a low chant you can barely hear. Yes, there are others, other spirits who may be of help. Her features harden in frustration, as if she's searching for something that remains elusive. Sighing, she opens her eyes and fixes you with a stare. But I can't do it alone. What do you need? The warehouse contains the spirits of plane crash victims trapped between worlds. They wish to help, they wish to be heard, and I think they have something to say about my brother's murder. Lone Star won't let me in there, but you have to run of this place. If you can find personal items that belong to the victims, I believe I can summon a spirit to speak with us. I'll need at least 2 such objects. Can you help find them for me? I'll do what I can. Find haunted objects. Yeah. Oh, Jesus, looks like a ripper detached from the arm. That's not good. What? If this was a court hit, why did they leave the evidence on the computer? Good catch. The information is probably worth a fortune if you found a buyer. Okay, any haunted items in here? An old diary. The diary of a teenage girl. Yep. Shit like diaries, especially by teenage girls, always going to be haunted. And what appears to be a pile of shoes. There's a large pile of old shoes on the ground next to the airplane seats. They could be discarded luggage or possibly shoes worn by the occupants of the plane at the time of the crash. Let's find a shoe. Sorting through the shoes, you realise that there are 3 shoes with no matching pair. A left blue sneaker, a red high-heeled pump, a left black dress shoe. Inspect for dress shoe. Black lace-up with a rubber sole. High-heel pump. The pump is a department store knockoff of an Italian brand, otherwise it's unremarkable. Inspect for sneaker. The sneaker is a child's and has a musty, sweaty smell. Oddly, you get a sort of shock as if static electricity when you touch it. This must be one of the items the shaman is looking for. Ah, and belongings of more dead children. Those are going to work. Alright, let's fuck with the afterlife. It feels though you have found enough objects. Yes, please, take them away from me. You hand her the objects you found. She closes her eyes and chants over them for a time. When her eyes open again, they fill with tears. Thank you. These items are all I will need. It shouldn't take me long to... What the hell is this? Oh, for fuck's sake, it's that... Run! Run away! Run away! Shit, he caught me. Officer Geary trails after the detective, only meeting your eyes for a moment. She's the victim's sister, sir. She's... This is a crime scene, officer. Not some silly drum circle. Isn't it standard procedure to contact the next of kin? Ma'am, consider yourself contacted. Now get the hell out. Come on, if we stay much longer, I'm liable to do something I'd regret. Or worse, something I'd enjoy. Go on, Shannon. Let's blow this joint. We'll get some ice cream. I'll cheer you up. That man is an ass. She stares dagger at McCluskey from across the warehouse. Yeah, I think through this playthrough we have realised McCluskey is an ass. But there's no helping it now. I should just be grateful you were able to collect these items before the clods carted everything off. So, we still on for a bit of spirit summoning? Not from here, I'm afraid. Spirits such as these have domains to which they are anchored. We need to get back in there. Rent-a-cops like these won't tie the place up for long. Agreed. I expect it will be clear by nightfall. You sure you're up for this? It may be a rabbit hole, but I have to get to the bottom of it. Whatever your reasons, I thank you. Now, since we have time, we should probably enlist some help. They may post security overnight. I'm going out on a limb to say you know where to find the kinds of people we need. I'm just gonna smile. Good. I'll put up the money if you find the bodies. She produces a fist of crumpled new yen from inside her leather pouch, starts to count it out, then shoves the whole wad at you. Meet me back here at midnight. The spirits will be strong then. Alright, back to the Seamstresses Union. As you start to leave the warehouse, your comlink chirps and the face of Coyote pops on the screen. Coyote looks chance. Hi, Max, you in the middle of something? Just getting jerked around by Lone Star. Same old thing. I hear you. Her jaw sets. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I was born in this Royale. BTL pushers like Stevie J ran the squats. Ran my world when I was growing up. Sounds nasty. Her brow furrows. It was. For all kinds of reasons. I have a cousin, Gino, who's been missing for months. He hit the sprawl about a year ago and immediately fell in with some tweakers. Bad guys. They hooked him on high-amp dream chips and started using him for all sorts of dreck. Tried to help him, but he pushed me away. Then he disappeared. Been shooting up BTL labs ever since trying to find him. I'm guessing you have a new lead. It's not a lead. Her face lights up. She's running hot. Has a serious edge. I know exactly where he is this time. Got an old friend who's eyeballed him herself. I'm on my way. Paco's with me, but we could use another hand. You in? I need you right now. On my way. I knew you'd come. I'll send you your address. See you soon. Let's shoot up another crack house. Coyote's Crusade. The cluster of dilapidated buildings where Coyote told you to meet her appears to be the remnants of a public housing project. The buildings look like a cesspool filled with human debris. You find her standing with Paco on a street corner, eyeing the roofs, the doorways, the windows. Despite his attempts to engage her, Coyote barely says a word as the three of you weave your way through the tenements. She walks purposefully, her new cyber hand flexing open and closed with each step. It's unclear whether the action is voluntary or not. You circle around the back of a building, and Coyote jumps up, grabs the bottom rung of a fire escape ladder and pulls it down. Without a signal, she starts to climb towards the roof. Paco looks at you worriedly and starts up the ladder. Alright, so we've got me on drones. Paco possibly has that pistol or machine gun. And I don't know what Coyote's good at. Thanks for meeting us, Mags. I owe you one. Null sweat. I figured you could use the backup. Yeah, you never know what sort of firepower to expect from one of these BTL squats. She brightens. Oh, hey, listen. I got good news for you. You know Sam's sister Jessica? One of my contacts found her for me while you were on your way here. I called her and asked her to meet you at Union later today. Hope that helps. Good job. Thanks, man. She looks at you with a scared face soft. Least I can do. Alright, let's get this done. My cousin Gino should be in one of his squats past the door up ahead. I hear there's a whole lab set up in there. From my experience, there's usually a lookout watching for corpse outside and guard at the door inside. Like I said, don't know how much firepower to expect, but these guys are nasty, so stay on guard. Just want to get in, grab Gino, get out. Right behind you, babe. Let's do this. Okay, so he's a BTL clocker gentleman. Start, let's spend some of these points. Let me see, we can get beta drones, able to equip 2 drones. Get Mr. Tumnus a friend, maybe? New etiquette. Can't have enough of that. Shadowrunner or academic, maybe. Or corporate. Corporate could be useful. We have 6 grand in the bank. Let's talk to this tweaker. Bjork looks twitchy. His eyes roll in his head. He scans the 3 of you, looks past to see if there are any others, licks his lip and nods throughout as if he's going through some internal checklist.
Hoi hoi, how you doing? Good day for a trip, ain't it?
She leans in, whispers in your ear. This guy's a clocker. Trades work time for chips. Part salesman, part lookout. Probably has a signal device for guys inside.
You want to go on a ride?
What kind of rides can I go on?
We got it all. All of it. We got it all. Yeah. What you want to do? You want to do some crime? You want to be bad? We can hook you up. Don't roll that way? Want to be a hero? Be a hero. We got fairy tale, Drek, chummers, love, you name it. And you can slag and frag to your heart's content. That's the real thing, right? Slagging and fragging. Don't matter what the trip is as long as there's slagging involved, right?
Coyote eyes harden and her pupils tight like little pinpricks of hate. You do snuff too, don't you? The clocker looks around, maybe more nervous now.
Maybe, yeah, maybe, for the right price. You can feel it. What it's like to die. What it's like to kill.
You sell BTLs, right? He grins a lopsided grin.
Oh yeah, chummer. Oh yeah, better than life. Definitely better. Dream chips, mind betters, SimSense, without peak limits, high octane intensity.
Just let me in then.
I'll see you around after this. Probably see you lots.
That was easier than first expected. Just ignore the drone. Yeah. Alright, we got a guard to the right. Concerned woman. The woman is probably in her 30s, but hard times have aged her. She looks at you with concern. Don't do it, friends. Don't slot the Drek for selling. BTL's killers. Most of all. You sound like you know from experience. She pulls her hair back to show you. No implant. Then her mouth tightens and her eyes well up in tears. I do, I know. Lost my husband, lost my son, my daughter. They use her to record. Do you have a pass card to get in? No, but Jamal has. My son's card. Took it off him when his brain fried. Jamal's down the hall. Don't know if he'll give it up, but that's between you and him. What kind of guards do we have at the place? She looks around, frightened, whispers. They're serious. This place is backed by the Yakuza. Japanese mafia. Oh, man. How many? What kind of firepower? There's a guy on the door, Charlie. He sells the passes to get in. He's not tough, blind in one eye. There's another 5 or so wandering around. 2 of them have bad news, covered in magic symbols. Mean. Coyote. She's amped, ready. 5 or 6? That's not so bad. We have surprise on our side. Any chipheads inside the lab? Yep, all day, all night, and they can be dangerous too. Dangerous? Once someone's chipped, they can send them any program they want. They can do whatever, turn them into whores, killers, anything. Looking for a kid named Gino. Know him? Who doesn't? He's here all the time. Gino's a clocker, trades his time for chips. Like a little errand boy. Saw him go in there this morning, hasn't come out, so I imagine he's riding a dream ship. Gotta go. Alright, they said Jamal's down the hall. Let's liberate Jamal's pass. Hello, sir. Charlie. Jamal has a look of a long-time chiphead. Emaciated, hollow-eyed, but hungry and desperate.
What you looking at, Spike here?
Hey, that's racist. I have a pass card. I hear you have a pass card.
You hear right. I got a few. I sell them at discount. Charlie charges 50 new yen for them, but I can get you free for 100 yuan.
Fuck it. It's only 100. Let's hope these things are kosher. More anti-elf slogans. Charlie's an orc, an expression of boredom in one milky eye. He drones through his standard patter. Need a pass, 50 new yen each, 150 for the lot of you. That'll let you come and go as you please. You can chip in there and we'll be safe while you ride. BTL chips a separate cost, last about 3 hours, prices vary, buy those inside. Let's use charisma. I want to take a look around first. If selection is good, we'll give you 200 new yen on our way out. His good eye twitches as he thinks, yeah, sure, that math works for me. See you on the way out. Keep on moving. Cross the bridge. An elf, dwarf are all kept in this room. This looks like the mainstay. The entire floor of his tenement has been given over to the chaos of technology and squalor. Across the room, a chromed-out Decker argues loudly with an armed thug, abruptly falling silent as they turn to you. The shotgun-wielding thug squeaks in panic. It's the crew that took out Stevie J's place. I told you it was only a matter of time. The man with a cyberdeck calmly speaks with a heavily digitized voice. You messed with the wrong BTL lab, Aho. This is a Yakuza operation. With a push of a button I can make these tweakers into my own personal killer puppets. You're fragged. Max, don't attack any of your chip heads. They don't know what they're doing, and you could hurt Gino. No civilian casualties. Got it. I've had a concussion grenade. Better than fragging tweakers if they get caught in the middle. Ah, shit. Okay. Chiphead, BTL. Okay. Mr. Tumnus, you're on. Take out this one at the side. Okay, that's her pretty well damaged. You get to cover, my friend. Bingo! Enemy down. And Coyote. Ah shit, we need somebody with decking skills. You might be able to turn off that fucking shiphead, God knows what. Oh fuck. She's got a sword. Shoot the shaman. Good, that's how you deal with the shaman. Shaman dealt with. Now you have a big fucking rifle. Okay, kill the Decker. And again. Alright, he should hopefully be down next turn. Oh fuck, I thought he was a chiphead. Oh shit. Polish him off. Bucko, do me a favour. Give me some medicine. Oh, flange. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Flank, Uzi to the face. Continue with the proud old tradition of shooting people in the face. Mage down. Coyote. Who's he? Deal with that thing. Shit. Oh, damn it. Restart level. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. This looks like a good place to leave it for now after that epic failure. Maybe I should have let myself do the flanking, as I have like no HP. Never mind. We'll just get through all this. Okay. Righto. Hope you enjoyed that. This is Jabbering Magpie signing off. Do leave a comment if you enjoyed things or if you hated things. And hope you have a nice day. Ta-ra for now.